What's good, guys? I just got back from watching Wicked for Good. This is gonna be a straight out theater reaction, spoiler free, of course. It was okay. It was okay. One of the reasons why I'm saying it was okay, I really do think, and this coming from a person who watched the first one, I think the first one was too good. I'm just gonna say it straight up. I think the first one was too good because, one, during the movie in the first one, we're going through Elphaba and Glinda at school and learning all these different new characters like Fiyero, Elphaba's sister, Glinda's her friends. I will say her friends. We're getting to know them. We're getting to know everybody. We're staying in a spot. Whereas, you know, that movie, I think it was 2 hours and 30 minutes. This was 2 hours and 18, 20, around that time. I think it was way too quick. It was way too quick. And I think that was one of the things that really didn't let me stay with it. Because I was still enjoying it. Like, Glinda and Elphaba, very funny in the movie. It was just going really quick, and it was kind of like where in some certain instances of the movie I was kind of like, well, you know what, they could have chopped this up and probably could have put it in the first one, maybe made it a 3-hour movie or a 3 hour and 20 minute movie. But once again, who would watch a 3 hour and 20 minute movie? I would, by the way. I love movies, so I would. But this just didn't have the same effect as the first one. It didn't. You know, in the first one there are so many songs that I could remember where it was like, wow, that was powerful, wow, that was amazing. The opening, the library scene when Fiyero first comes in, Elphaba running off and going into, I guess, out of Oz lately, or going to Oz, and then even Glinda, Popular, that song, amazing. Defying Gravity, I could name a lot. This one, this part of the movie, Wicked for Good, there wasn't a lot of songs that really stood out. They still did a very good job singing, but there aren't any songs that I can remember where I was like, oh, that was really nice. Like, literally right when I came out of the theater after watching the first Wicked, I was listening to Defying Gravity a million times with Cynthia, Erivo's voice in the background. I was listening to Popular with Ariana Grande singing it over and over again. This movie, I came straight home and here we are. But that's not bad. Once again, the singing was very great. Choreography was very good with certain scenes. Just, it was so fast. I couldn't stay in the moment. I really couldn't. It felt like, once again, this movie looks beautiful. It looks absolutely beautiful. The sets, the costumes, the actors and their expressions in the background, very good. It's just a very fast going movie. And it doesn't feel like I could really stay in the moment. But I'm not gonna knock it crazy for that. I think that's just how the story goes. One of my friends was telling me that the second part, because I don't remember a lot of the actual play. I've seen the play, I've heard the musical in person on a stage and everything. I don't remember too much about it. That's why I enjoyed some certain scenes in this movie when it was going. I'm not gonna spoil it because it's spoiler free, but I still liked the movie, just not as much as the first Wicked. I think with the first Wicked movie, I gave it a 9 out of 10. This one, I'm probably gonna give a 7. I'm gonna give it a 7, but it's not, you know. John M. Chu does an amazing job. He did a crazy job with Crazy Rich Asians and all these other. I'm trying to remember, because there's movies he's made where I was shook that he made them, and I didn't even realize he made them, and I was like, whoa, bro, when did you make this? But he still does a good job in this movie. It's just that that's the way the story goes. That's how it's going to end, or it's going to go. And there's just so much you can change, so much you can do with that. But, you know, I think he did a good job, and I liked it. I didn't love it, but I liked it. But either way, I want to know what you guys thought, because I did think it was too fast, but maybe you guys thought it was too long, or maybe you guys thought it was not enough. But anyways, make sure to like, subscribe, and follow PhilmPod on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitter. Make sure to hit that bell as well. And also, if you want to just listen to the audio for this, we have a Spotify account if you want to check that out under the name PhilmPod. Anyways, I'm your man Film. Make sure to stay safe. Go and watch this movie with some friends, because it's probably going to be fun. Probably going to be better. Probably going to be safe. But anyways, take it easy.